Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Video Game Collectors Podcast. I am your host, Matt Rose. With me to my left, your right, his, I don't know, is this guy.
Yeah, it's me. It's Josh Byerly. Hi. Um,
I feel
how
funny
are we
like
doing this week, Matt? What's going on? What happened? Let's talk. Let's do some video
um
game talk.
oh, I thought we were transitioning.
Yep. VHS talk.
Yeah.
My bad.
Or
Uh,
CDs. Okay.
yeah, no.
Hop right.
There was a little bit that happened this last week in the video game world. WATA, starting out with WATA, then
Yeah.
their new holder in a video.
Let me share
Um,
that. Yeah,
yeah, we can
let's
show you. You probably saw it anyways, but I don't think
shrink.
there's any sound.
There's no sound. So like when I play this video, you can go on their homepage. Oh, look at that. Scroll down, it's right here. You click it, it goes to the Twitter, and then it comes over here to the Twitter, and it's just going to play automatically. But there's not going to be any sound. I'm not that tech savvy, but you get an idea of the new cases.
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
just a short teaser.
Kind of get an idea of what it looks like. Looks like there's horizontal N64 game there. Everybody
Yeah,
wanted it. There it is. Um,
looks like
yeah,
it. Seal grades are nice and right in the front. You know, the usual on the right, clean. This all looks clean. What's this right here?
certification numbers on the front of the label.
Okay, I
That's awesome.
actually, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Okay, that's the designation. Game Boy, certs on the front. Is it on the back too? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't seen the back.
USA, the year came out, sealed, saying sealed. I wish we had a CIB to look at, but obviously this is just a teaser. Let's hop forward in the video, see if we can. I remember somebody in the group saying, "Oh, why is this not clear?" or something, and I was like, "What are you talking about? It's the upper part. Who cares?" That's just me. Sorry
Yeah,
for
that's
listening.
fine. That's going to be where the label resides and looks like where the clips are inside. So if
Yeah,
they're broken,
yeah, but it's clear down here. So
mhm.
let's go back, and so it looks like it's frosted like right on the top ends, and that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
I like it.
It
It
looks,
looks thin.
yeah, it looks clean.
Hmm. We'll see more, I imagine. I
Yeah. Let me shrink this down and
That's what she said.
probably did.
Probably,
Yeah,
probably did.
probably needed to. Uh, no, I'm distracted. So yeah, new cases. Awesome. And those,
I
what
like
would,
what's trending on your Twitter there, Matt. Ann Coulter, Climate Scam, Fang Fang, and Epstein.
I don't think
No,
this isn't my Twitter.
it's just
It's
trending.
just, it's just, or is it? Oh, it is my Twitter.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
No. Epstein Fang Fang. I don't even know who Fang Fang is.
Politics.
Okay.
Um,
I don't
yeah.
know. There you go.
2028 Fang Fang.
Brewers versus Mariners. See, this is all fake news because I don't follow baseball, so this isn't real. Anyway,
Oh, man.
okay, you caught me. You caught me with Fang Fang. Um, yeah. So new cases. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited? You're awesome.
Yeah. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm excited about mixing my cases now, but I like these cases better, which kind of makes me a little, I wish I just had all of these cases instead. But hey, what are you going to do? Is what it is. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. I think over time, it'll be what people like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
These,
WATA says they're going to offer the legacy holder for a few times at least, it sounds like. So
yeah.
if you want to get stuff graded in that, you're just going to have to be patient.
Um,
From a
but
process standpoint, I think we talked about it last time. This should help their efficiencies, I would imagine. Maybe
when,
bring costs down over time. Who knows?
and when does this pop out?
I think they
24th?
said by the end of the month or something
Yeah.
like that.
It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There's the press release. We discussed it before.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. We're not going to go back over that.
All right,
Anyways,
moving along. That's the case. Looks like a new holder.
yeah, let's hop over and talk about some of the auctions going on this week. We have certified that got started up this week.
Yeah, it doesn't go. It goes until May 18th, so approximately 30 days until this sucker actually closes. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
just more awareness for everybody.
Hop in, take a look. I haven't looked yet. I'm just quickly scrolling some of the NES games since they're in the front. Ooh, ActRaiser. ActRaiser 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tend to get a lot of VGA stuff. So that's cool.
Yep.
There you go. Let's hop over straight into obviously anybody who watches our show probably knows that signatures start this week. One day. They start on Thursday this time.
Yeah, I think they start tomorrow, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
It used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Am I wrong?
I don't even know anymore. I think they've alternated. I think sometimes they start on Thursdays, but we got a bunch of PC games starting out here. Got a Evercrack, Ultima Online, John Madden Football for Apple II, the very, very first release of John Madden Football. That's a darn tootin' nice looking copy. So, what's the label say on that?
It says
5.25 inch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's not what she said.
Nope. Okay.
Resident Evil. Anyway, some pretty.
There's Chubby Cherub. There's some insane video games in this auction.
Oh, that chubby. Wow.
Look at that. 9.4 Chubby Cherub.
That's insane.
Yeah. There's
But that
BGA 80 Donkey Kong.
Jesus.
Matt Sticker Duck Hunt.
I mean,
96 A++.
That's arguably one of the biggest titles for the system. Really?
Yeah, I think it's one of the biggest titles that Heritage has ever offered, honestly. But
because it's literally one of the first titles to ever be released. I mean, that's what came with
it's very likely that in many cases it's
the first.
the people's who got the Nintendo at launch. It could be their very first experience playing a video game on the Nintendo. Because what's more fun than shooting ducks? Obviously not robots and
you weren't playing the Gyromite, and you can tell by even though it's early prices. I mean, 23K, 77K. What do you just out of curiosity, what do you think this could potentially hit? Obviously, we're just kind of in weird fluctuating times. It's not like 2001, but what do you think that this could hit?
2001, I'd say if it was 2001, maybe $1,000.
2021, $1,000.
Yeah, you said 2001, Matt.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
2021. My bad.
2021, this thing would have cleared $500,000.
Okay.
In the height of all that shit. I think that this thing does 125, 150.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out on a limb, just wild hair, and I'm going to say 300. I could be way off, but I'm just going to say that. I don't think it will. You're probably dead on, but I'm going to say that.
It's just an insane game. There's really no sealed copies of this first print or second or sealed Duck Hunt just in general is a rare game.
Yeah, so, in that grade,
yeah, it's a mass sticker. So this came out of a test market system. So
it's crazy.
Yeah. These auctions should be fun to watch. It should be a good indicator on how stuff does, I guess. So.
Yeah, or how it's at, or where it's at. Wow.
What's the soccer? Oh, dang.
Oh.
Is that the backdoor soccer?
The backdoor sock? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one where we saw it sell?
We saw it sell. We didn't talk about it on the podcast. And then
he got
person's
backdoored.
Feedback was got left a negative. Like backdoored on it.
Yeah, what did we see this sell for? Wasn't it like $1,000 or $2,000?
Something cheap. Yeah. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And it always goes right to Heritage. So whoever is is doing that is typically moves it right along the heritage.
Yep.
Every time. Okay. That aside, I mean, where else would you go though? Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in this. We don't need to go over everything, but go check it out.
Yeah, there's a CGC 96A Plus Tecmo Bowl. They did a little plug yesterday, CGC video games on their Instagram. You should go check that out. I wish they would have mentioned Bo Jackson though. That's just my personal preference when I play that video game.
That's it. Yeah, that's the go-to.
He's the go-to.
Wow.
Yep.
Three Tecmo Bowls. And they all end at the same time.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, they do deserve to be in signature though.
That might be one of the first hang tab games I've seen in a CGC holder. There's a Wild Gunman.
Oh, nice grade.
Yeah.
Tracking that.
Hmm.
Whoa. Wow. 9.8.
Yeah, this isn't the newsstand copy, right? So it's still a 9.8 Nintendo Power 1.
Wow.
I just have I don't know, what's it at? $21,000. I caution people on something like this right now.
Why is that? Why?
First 9.8 to market. I have no idea. CGC's, they've been slow rolling magazines out. It's still a growing market there.
Mhm.
They printed tons of Nintendo Power 1. Lots and lots of this magazine.
Yeah.
Not to say that they're all going to be nice copies, but there's potential that there were, some cases out there.
I mean, 9.8's nuts, even if it wasn't a case. That's still
nice.
Still. Wow.
Okay,
Jeez.
so
just lots of heavy hitters. I could go through this forever.
We sure could. Maybe we should do a recap on it when it's all said and done.
Sure. Yeah, I'd just love to recap some of the big sales because man, there's some good stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
SIGs are always fun. All right, let's hop over into some of the sales this week.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, we do have auctions at PWCC too, because I'm gonna give equal treatment here. They end every Sunday night. You don't have to look them up, Matt. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I will anyway.
Okay.
You
know how to get there. Just click on video games.
Wow, you have video games in the top tab now. Look at that. That's new. So there you go. Yep.
Got some good stuff this week. There's a first print Guitar Hero 988++. There was only 3 on the WATA Pop report and a 988++. It's a cool game. There's a sealed Hogan's Alley 94A+. This is a Rev A. There's a sealed pinball in here. Mortal Kombat for Super Nintendo and Genesis. Mario Kart 64 708. There's some nice stuff. Cool. So you don't have to go over it too much, Matt.
Okay. Well, at least we threw it in there.
That's the goal. Every Sunday, log in and buy some stuff.
All right.
All right.
I like to call it Mr. Do, but I get corrected. It's Mr. Doe.
Mr. Doo-Doo. Mr. Doe's Castle, not Mr. Doe 1. Mr. Doe 1 was released by Coleco. This is released by Parker Brothers. Mr. Doe's Castle. This is a very rare Atari 2600 game. Sold for $1,674.
Wow.
And 69 cents. I wonder if Matt won this. So
maybe.
Yeah, the 69 gives it away. No, I don't think you did, but
I do bid that.
So if you want to beat Matt, you better go
70. Yeah, just go 70.
Mm-hmm.
You win. Wow. I didn't know. I didn't know that this was.
It's really tough to find. Strong sale. Looks like it's like a new copy. I think Heritage sold a sealed one a while back, but that's impressive for opened. Well, Matt's going to look now. Look at that.
I'm curious.
Just type in
Mr. Doe.
Yeah, get rid of the apostrophe. There you go. See what we get.
Would it have been WATA?
Yes, it was a WATA. Maybe I'm out here.
They did. It just wasn't that one.
Nah, I thought they sold one. I guess I'm way wrong.
I wasn't trying to make you wrong. I was just really curious to see what, a sealed one would have sold for.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. I learned
It
something
was on
new.
eBay. Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe.
All right, we had a Famicom disc version of The Legend of Zelda, essentially the first release of it in Japan. VGA 85 Plus for $3,450.
Wow.
I think this is a pretty strong sale. I understand the importance here. I really haven't tracked this to see what these bring sealed. So pretty cool.
And they came with this
Yeah, they were sealed with a sticker.
weird.
Mhm.
Huh.
Matt's been outbid on a Madonna.
Hey, stop looking at my stuff.
Hey, it showed up.
It ends tomorrow, so I'm going to release the video just so I don't get sniped by a bunch of.
All right, here we go. Here's a 1983 Vader system that came packaged with Pac-Man and Combat. It appears that Combat and Pac-Man have never been opened.
I guess they just threw in Space Invaders or Space Invaders.
Can you look at some of the other photos? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they were opened.
That'd be nuts. Why would they? Well, why would this go for about $1,000 if they were?
It's like a new console, I guess.
Let's see if there's any more. I'm just gonna scroll through.
What's the description say? Scroll down there.
Oh,
These are opened.
Open.
Damn.
Man. So that's
Yeah.
a CIB system. I mean, that thing is nice looking. Don't
Really
get me
nice.
wrong.
Yeah.
But still.
Ooh. It sold for $850. Best offer accepted, I believe, on it.
Oh, okay.
Really cool. Okay. Let's go
Okay.
to the next one.
Wow. I thought those were sealed.
I did too. That's why I put it on here.
OG console, Forza.
Yeah, the Forza pack. I think this version of the Xbox sold very well. But everybody opened them. I haven't seen a sealed one of these in a while. $1,050 plus $84 shipping from Florida if you lived in Oregon. Yeah, it seems decent.
Yeah, these used to sell for about $300 when I was buying systems. If that, because we were buying Halo systems for 300, so sometimes these were like 250.
Yeah, that looks like a really clean system too, though. So
yeah, hopefully it if they take it to VGA, it grades okay. Typically 85 is kind of the is kind of like if it's a really nice, if it looks like it's super nice, you're going to get it probably an 85. 85 plus is insane on a system when you're VGAing. Yeah, that's just they just get beat up and scratched and poked and yeah. Is that it for this?
I think that's it for this.
That's it for this. Let's hop over into comments.
Let's do it.
Let's
read these, Matt.
Do it. Who's going to win the socks and the water bottle in the WATA bottle?
We're going to find out.
Let me just expand this a little bit.
We got 15 likes.
Wow.
One from me and one from you too.
Yeah, I liked it apparently. So we had 13 likes.
13. They're real people.
5 paid, 8 watchers.
All right.
Yeah.
You reading? Or am I reading?
Go for it.
Okay, the Green Shiz collectibles. CGC is the best thing to happen to Grade Games in the last 4 years. Without them, we would not have WATA making these much needed design changes and constantly optimizing pricing. Competition is great. Competition is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you in some of that. So it's good.
I agree.
VG Collectaholic. All right. Atari loved to kick off the episode. I love it. I can't stay engaged in video game stage either. Oh yeah, it's tough. I go through spurts where I'll hang out there for a couple weeks and then not go back for months. One Discord community I do really enjoy is the one for the Collector's Quest podcast. It's got a bunch of great guys, a good mix of longtime collectors and some newcomers. It is a great Discord. I lurk in there, I read. Very seldom do I post. Johnny and Tyler are great dudes. And yeah, it's full of collectors through and through. It's nice. I would recommend listening to their podcast and donating to their Patreon so you can get access to their Discord.
Cool.
Caps is
Decaps.
only interested in the WATA socks if they're the ones Matt Rose wore. Okay, so can you downvote that for me?
Did I downvote? Oh, I sure. I
Yeah.
downvote. They are not pre-worn on my feet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. NC
Who's that
17.
guy?
NC 17. Come on.
Yeah.
What a show. You guys know how to make me feel funny down below. Just following suit. Love you. And why no love for the amazing paper auctions that have gone off recently? Geez, diversify your holdings, people.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Morgan Horse, man. Wild stallion, you.
What is diversity? I believe diversity is an old wood chip.
I think I win.
You win the WATA sauce.
Yeah, that's the best comment.
Can you win? Is that?
No, I don't think so.
Dang
but
it.
yeah, Andrew's talking about paper auctions going up for sale. There is Heritage is running a Carolina collection sale. I got a flyer in the mail the other day, and it's a lot of CIG certified paper from that collection. Stuff that Dan used to own, then was part of the acquisition when Jeff Meyer bought it with Go Collect. So Carolina collection paper auction coming soon. I don't know when, but it's neat stuff. Check it out. Fox McCloud. First, can't wait to dive deep into the episode 58, aka the 58th legendary and timeless podcast on the channel. Big up, boys.
Thanks,
With a
man.
dab.
With a dab.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Timothy Josh had the special juice again. He is chipper. Yeah, chipper last week. This week, not so much.
Yeah, I was not chipper last week. Now we're flip-flopped. That's fine. Decaps. Meeting dudes on the internet is something else. It's not like what they say on Dateline. Well played. Wait, what did they say on Dateline?
Oh, that went over your head. I said that in the episode, Matt.
Oh.
That's like to catch a predator shit. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, Cam Bates says the water bottle is a grail. It's not wrong. Okay, Mr. Marty, what do we got? What is the craziest local and non-local find ever? Mine has to be the last year when I bought Matt Sticker Super Mario Bros. Locally for only 100 Canadian, which is about, I don't know what the Canadian dollar's at now. It's like
70 or 80
cents on the dollar.
No, it's not quite that.
I'm just kidding.
Like 70 or 80.
Okay.
Cents.
And yeah, so good deal on that. And a gloss sticker Super Mario Bros. From Facebook Marketplace for 300, graded 8.5. And it's pretty crazy how I got another nice CIBs for cheap with this pickup. Yeah. I think I've seen those posts on Facebook. They are insane.
Yep. I think that was my comment. Yeah, I think I remember you posting those on Facebook.
Yeah. And Matt, what is your craziest local find?
Local find?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the video store.
Yeah.
And that was basically the video store here locally that I grew up renting video games from. I bugged them for 14 years I'm friends with them, mind you. And I bugged them consistently for 14 years, literally, to sell me their games. Josh came into the picture, and then one day reached out to me and said, "Hey, we were kind of in negotiations. Somebody came in and offered them some money, and Josh came back and said, "Hey, reach out to them again and let's do a 50-50 deal." Just to be transparent. We did all the work. We put it, and man, it was a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. Everything was in pieces. We put it all together. There was somewhere between 1,200 and 1,400 games. They were all the manuals were not put together because they were all photocopied, into the paper like you'd see in rental stores. So we had to put everything together, match all the manuals with the car, just the whole shebang. And then we took about 1.5 to 2 years to sell all the games at the shows. And then we just split the profits with them.
It was really great.
It was a lot of memories, made a lot of people happy because obviously we had margin and room to do, if we wanted to do deals with people, we could. And both the video store came out super happy. We were happy. It was fun. It was memorable. And it was just cool to watch the games that I grew up literally playing, probably half of them, go to other people's hands. So that was the craziest find for me.
Yeah, that's an insane find. I can't claim that though, because I'm not local to Seaside.
Yeah. So what do you got locally?
A lot.
Your most memorable, the one that just pops in your head immediately.
The Camp Putt video in Springfield, Oregon. I think I've told about it in the past. Going in there and buying the Nintendo games. Everybody came from all over Oregon and different places to buy the arcade machines. And then they auctioned all the video games at the end. And one guy bought a row of Nintendo games. They had them like set up on their rental shelves, right? One guy did, okay, we're doing an auction for the whole row, or the numbers through D. Wow. And I guess the guy, he bid like $70 and he got the whole row. And
oh my God.
Yeah. And so then they're like, okay, well, you got that for 70. Do you want every other row for $70? I'm like, oh, that's how this goes. And he goes, no, I just wanted a couple games out of that. So he passed on everything else for 70. And I'm like, damn. So the next row comes up and I won it. And I think I paid like $62 for that row. And because that guy wasn't a bidder anymore. And they're like, do you want every row after this for $62? I'm like, yes. So I bought every rental shelf row for $62 of all these CIB NES games. And I think I got a couple of the Super Nintendo ones too. But
oh my gosh. How many games do they have, do you think, that you got personally?
Probably close to 500, 600 games. Yeah.
Wow. And the guy only wanted the one row.
He wanted the top row.
Can you imagine how that guy?
I definitely broke some people because it was getting towards the end of this. It was a public auction. They had got this auction company to come in, and it was like they were trying to finish stuff up, and they like saved all the console stuff for last, all the rental games, and it was insane. And they just wanted to get out of there at that point.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then there was a huge box full of empty boxes that they couldn't match games up with. And it was sitting in the corner and it had like a lot sticker on it for the auction house. And there was like a Dragon Warrior 4 box right on top. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that whole box. And they weren't going to auction it. And they're like, well, why don't you just add $5 to your total and you can take the whole box. So
Dragon Warrior 4 box sitting on top.
Yeah, but it wasn't just like a big, like a typical box. You had to like haul it out on a dolly. It's like a U-Haul clothing box.
Yeah, like the 2 to 3 foot tall ones.
Yeah, just crammed pack full of empty video game boxes and manuals.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was probably 2000 no, it was the winter, right after Christmas of 2002.
Oh my gosh.
I think. Yeah, that would have been it. Mm-hmm.
That is nuts.
Yeah, there was another find. There was a Craigslist find where somebody had all these Atari 8-bit cartridges, and it was really a neat find. Just stuff that nobody had ever seen on Atari Mania, and I grabbed a bunch of that. And in the mix, it was really strange. There was a Sean Kelly multi-cart for the Vectrix, and when the lady met me in the Fred Meyer parking lot, I'm like, "Oh, where'd you get this?" Because the Sean Kelly multi-cart was a thing that Sean Kelly made on digital press and sold them, and he'd put them up on eBay whenever he'd make them, and they just sell out. And I'm like, so it was a modern type of thing in 2002 or one or whatever for people to buy this on eBay, right?
Mhm.
So this person who was selling this stuff, I'm like, where did you get this? And she goes, oh, I got divorced from my husband and I'm just selling all this shit. I'm like, okay, $70. I got this huge bin of Atari stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
And the Sean Kelly multi-cart was sitting right on top. And like back then, that was it. Like if you saw the value in one thing, that's why I would buy a lot. I would buy that value, sell the one thing I know I can make my money back and keep the rest.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's
Cool.
about it.
Okay.
Good
Log-
comment.
Yeah.
There was another part of it too, Matt. We missed it. He says non-local find ever too.
Oh, non-local find. The one that stands out to me is I bought in 2000. I think I've had bigger wins since, but the one I can mention is in 2010. I knew I wanted to collect Halo. That's when I started because I loved it. My friends got me hooked on it, and I went on Amazon and ordered that there was a new Halo on there, and I ordered it, and it was a first print black label that I got for $20, and I sent it to VGA. It was one of the first games I sent over there, and it graded an 85 plus, which was the second highest known at the time. So that was $20, and then I actually turned around and sold it a year or two later for $4,100. And then I actually turned around and just bought another 85 plus from somebody for $3,000. So yeah, because I regretted selling it. So that's my story.
Mine would probably be Myriad 6-in-1 box and manual only for $5 a piece at Classic Gaming Expo in 2004.
Oh. Oh.
And the kicker of that story is I only got the manual. No, I only got the box to begin with. And the guy who was selling it was Kevin Gifford. If you know the old names like that, he started AtariHeadquarters.com. It might still be up, I'm not sure. But he was buddies with Mike Etler and a lot of old school guys. And he had an amazing collection, prototypes, all this other stuff. He sold some of the prototypes at that show in the CGE auction, but he was in the swap meet room just selling his collection out of totes, and he couldn't find the manual when I found the box. And he's like, well, if you come back tomorrow, maybe I'll have it. So I came back the next day, or no, it was that evening at the auction. A dude I had never met before came up to me. He goes, hey, you got that Myriad box, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I found the manual and I picked it up. He goes, why don't we just do a trade and you can take the manual because I need that Kickle Cubicle box. So I was like, okay. So I had paid $5 for a Kickle Cubicle box and I traded it to this guy. Turns out the guy became a really good friend. Steve Lynn, a system freak. He's gone by on old forums for years, but that dude hooked me up with a Myriad manual for $5.
Steve Lynn did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't have to. I had the box. There wasn't an insane amount of value behind that stuff at the time, but it was valuable. It was worth more than $5 if you could find one.
Sure.
So
that was
I had those two for years, and I looked for the matching cartridge forever. The seller, Kevin Gifford, had no idea where it went, didn't know who ended up with it. So 2006 rolls around and I start selling a big portion of my collection. And that's one of the things that goes, because I'm paying for school, finishing up stuff, trying to get, my life organized. So I sold it to a scammer back then. His name was Hounder. He wasn't a scammer at the time, but it turned out he turned into a huge piece of shit. But I sold it. He ended up buying it and then tracking down the cartridge, and the Jason Wilson Dream TR had the cartridge. So I didn't look that hard, I guess.
And then Jason sold the same setup to Mario's left nut, right?
Yep.
Yep. And that was the picture where they became epic because somebody did the picture with the two power gloves on, called it the purple Gannon, and then purple Gannon became a thing on Urban Dictionary after that.
Is it on Urban Dictionary?
Yeah, somebody submitted it because it became a thing on Nintendo Age, purple Gannon. As to what it was, they just made it up right there, and then somebody said, "I'm going to go submit that to Urban Dictionary," and then a couple days later, it was on Urban Dictionary, and then it became a thing. So,
oh my god!
So basically,
We
your
contributed.
story led to Purple Gannon. That is what it comes all the way around to.
Comes full circle.
Yep.
Steve Lynn created the purple Gannon.
It's Steve Lynn's fault that you have a purple Gannon.
Fantastic. Oh my god.
Oh,
Next to the Joel thread, the purple Gannon thread on Nintendo Age is probably the greatest thread of all time.
The Joel thread was the go-to.
Okay. Moving on.
I hope Steve listens to this.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, no. Log snacks. Summer is over in New Zealand. My feet are getting cold. I'm dying of thirst. I feel like free stuff.
I like free stuff.
I like his name.
That's a good comment. My Nike Town comment was stupid autocorrect. It was Black Ops 2 was the first print, which is the Nuketown map pack. Oh, right.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Nike Town is something completely different
than Nuketown.
Mm-hmm.
Nike Town, Nuketown. Okay. And Gamer, just to plug his stuff too. Gamer Stonks he's not quite officially launched yet, but he's got some. Man, go check out Dylan. Get the great whatever.
Whatever.
I mix the two names up all the time when I say
get the Dylan Games.
Get the Dylan Games.
Oh my god, we should start a podcast called "Get the Dylan Games."
He is covering some of the cool stuff that's on Gamer Stonks and coming up. So go check that out. It's gonna be badass. I'm just saying. So that software is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
Looks like the late HC says, look at all these comments trying to get free stuff, especially decaps with 2. It's as high as he can count, unfortunately. Give it to him only if he comes on the show. That's fair. Dan is definitely not winning this. So.
Oh, I don't want the socks.
Okay. Well,
okay. Yeah.
Looks like he gets the water bottle then.
Okay. So we're given the 5th
Easy
biggest.
gets the water bottle.
Okay, we're splitting it up.
Oh, is that not a thing? Okay, well then he doesn't get anything.
Did I say they're getting both or just one, or who wins? Who wins here?
Diversity is the old wooden ship. It's probably the greatest comment out here.
You can't win though.
Oh, you're right.
Or I can give it to you. I think people will leave the channel, but
I think we got to give it to Log Snacks.
I do love the name. I'll ship to New Zealand. That's fine.
Yeah, Log Snacks wins.
Log Snacks wins it all. Maybe I'll throw Michael a water bottle anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Send him a sealed game or something.
All right, Log Snack. Yeah, we should just give him a sealed game. He gave us a sealed game to give away, so we should just give him one. Yeah, how about that? Let's just give him a sealed game. Okay, Michael, you're winning a sealed game instead of a water bottle. Sorry.
Yep, and you never know when you could win a sealed game on our podcast.
Yeah, sorry to downgrade you to a sealed game, but Log Snacks. You win.
Yep.
There you go. And then I'm just gonna say reach out to me personally.
The name like Log Snacks, man.
There you go. Okay.
All right. That was fun.
Good. So no wins for you.
Yeah, I didn't really buy anything this last week, I don't think. Let me see.
Oh, I've got
I
a
bought
win.
a game on Heritage, Rally Challenge thingamajig for GameCube last night.
I've got your win, Josh. I have your win. You want me to share your win? Because I have it here in my win pile. So, but it's yours. So, you want me to share it?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Here's your win.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you.
You giving me a 9-0?
Yeah. You said you had an 8-5, right?
I do.
I got a deal
Like
on
that
it.
game.
So you
Did you get a Did you get a new one?
I have a 988. I have the same exact copy. So you get that one. So I'm sending that to you. So there's your win.
Thanks, dude. It's a win.
Yeah, we're giving away
Supposed to
sealed
let me
games.
show people on podcast.
Yeah, we're giving away sealed games like mad, just like that.
You
So
like
there you go.
Oprah giving away free shit
and you get a car and you get a sealed game. I have some killer wins. Just two. I'll just share two real quick. I was lucky to get this. You're thinking, yeah, whatever, Zelda, but it is a first print, just so you know.
Damn, girl, look at you.
So for a grade, like a 9.6 A+ on a first, I'll take that for $50. That one snuck through the radar. And then I have one more. For those Atari lovers, I know we have one. Or actually, we have a couple. I get so excited when I get grades like that, which is I never get grades like this. So this is an anomaly for me. A 9.0 in a game that I love.
With no plastic on it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
nice.
I just got dumb lucky.
Yeah, Missile Command is good, man. That game is fun.
I love Atari games. I don't know why I love them so much, but I really do. It's probably what started me with video games anyway. So yeah. Yeah, Decaps was supposed to be on the show. But in recent conversations, I found out he couldn't come on because he was busy getting deep badges.
Yeah, before they run out.
He just needed a couple more deep badges because he loves those deep badges.
If he could ever hit a 9, he might get a deep badge actually. So
and he's had a deep badge. And then one other win, actually. I don't know if they watch. You may watch the podcast. I don't know. But you reached out to me on my eBay, and I appreciate you reaching out. You were asking about some of the prototypes that we had. I have some listed on eBay. If you check it out, my eBay name, it's actually both of our games, MCM Rose.
Who was the name reached out on eBay?
Oh,
Sample?
It was, I have it right here, actually. Anyway, he was asking about, I mentioned that I had two prototypes. They were both platoons, actually, which was weird to us. That didn't work when we gave them to Frank. He's like, oh, these aren't working. I can't pull them down. And Pet Cemetery 125. I don't know.
Bringing shit back from the dead. Interesting.
Yeah. And he said, he was interested in the dead cart. And I was like, well, I might want to keep it, but I opened it up to check it out. I was just like, oh, I'll try it again, put it on the system. And I noticed that the board wasn't fully pressed in because it had the old, what do they call those with the
adapter? With the 60 pin to 72 pin adapter.
Yeah, adapter in there. And so the upper board wasn't pressed in. It looked like it might have been, but it wasn't fully pressed in. Pressed it in, put it in, plays fine.
Yeah, those are neat prototypes. They're using 60 pin boards. Those are pretty cool.
So I appreciate if you do watch the show. Thanks for reaching out to me and making me double check. I mean, I was going to keep it anyway because it's cool and just, memory's sake, but at least keeping it now, we both know that they both probably work. I'm sure yours is the same. Did you find it?
Yeah, I have it. I haven't looked at it yet. So
okay.
Been a
Let me
little
know.
under the weather this week doing anything, so it's
Let me know. Okay.
Mhm.
We were thinking of keeping this short, and we did pretty good. It was like
Pretty good.
40 minutes.
Not too shabby.
That's it.
We'll give something away next week. You never know.
Yeah, you never know with us. We've given away in the past. That's cool. I'll be, reach out to me on Instagram. I'll be mailing these out to you, even though it's Australia. I'm
It's
stoked.
definitely not Australia, Matt.
I thought he was, New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
My bad. Hate mail coming in. All right.
Yeah, wow.
But I'll go the extra effort and ship it out. So cool. And then we owe Michael a sealed game.
Definitely.
So you'll be getting a sealed game.
Hmm.
That's it. What?
See if we can find him something he doesn't have.
That he might need.
There you go. Do we really need any of it?
No.
No, I know. What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm looking at my wall and I'm not sure. Crazy. That's it. If you guys have any thoughts, comments, questions, love questions, leave the questions down below. If you're hesitant on asking or talking, just don't worry about it. Yeah, reach out. If you want to learn something or if you want to know something, even if we don't know it, we can figure it out. We have a plethora of knowledgeable people that can figure it out.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's all. Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. See you again next time.